everybody! We're live again!
Yay!
We have special guest, JR!
Hello!
Hi, JR!
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Good.
How's everybody going?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, hey, hi.
Wow, we're up to 20 followers?
Yeah? Getting there. More if you include YouTube people. So we got 25 if you include all the YouTube.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we are crushing it.
Yeah.
And JR's going to put us over the top.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
So JR, we've got counters on the left here for kills, deaths, whoopies, which is sex, falling backwards, MIVs for Men in Black, and wholesomes, which hopefully we'll get at least one today.
So
Jim,
is wholesomes just like something wholesome happens?
Or like a happily ever after.
Yeah, usually a wholesome ending.
We've had a wholesome for our parents, but not for us. Like our parents sold their house and lived happily ever after.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, Anime.
Hi, Animated 20. Wow, what's up with your icon? Oh, it's a YouTube icon.
Yeah, I've changed. Yeah, updated that a little bit. It might be a little bit harder to read now. Now I regret changing it. Whatever.
Oh, that's what's different, the font. Jim said his computer just crashed, so...
Okay.
But he's still
Jim.
there.
Yeah, hopefully comes back soon.
Well, you know what? Don't show up just before the stream, Jim. Yeah, I can say that when you're not here, because I'm brave. Oh, no.
There it goes.
There he goes.
Oh, Chris, thanks for the follow. Alright, can we get suggestions for a character? Or a place or a location, anything. Let's get us started.
21 followers. Yeah, JR, why don't you start us off? You said you had a lot of ideas. No pressure.
Yeah, so I think the Van Heusen store in Howell, Michigan would be a good place to start.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a Van Heusen store.
Here, what? I used to work at the Bass Shoes next door.
So, we're a warrior at this fast food store. What's the place called?
Van
What's up, Chris?
Heusen. It's a shirt store.
Jason, you've never heard of Van Heusen?
No, you are, what was it? Brent. You work at, how do you even spell that? Van Heusen?
Just do your
V-A-N.
best.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's curious. How do you spell Van Heusen?
Van Heusen in Howell?
In Howell, Michigan.
Is there an outlet mall there?
Yeah.
What's Brent? What's a special thing about Brent?
Brent can shoot sparks, but only between his index finger and his thumb.
Okay.
Kind of like an ET thing.
Right.
Chris says that you know him, JR, and he says that you think he's really funny.
Oh, Chris? Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I
So you vouch for him.
Well, if I knew who it was, is it Chris Vera?
Chris Vera? Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
he's
M.
very
Vera.
He's hilarious.
He's Vera funny?
He's very funny.
Does he make that joke?
I think I've ever heard him. He does some great characters. I will say that much.
Okay.
All right. Is he an improviser?
No, he lives in Florida.
Okay. Well, that's a good explanation.
Not to dox him. I shouldn't have doxed him like that.
No, I think everybody knows there are no improvisers in Florida.
That's true.
Yeah.
Guys, as soon as you said going live, my computer crashed.
Okay.
Going live.
Jim?
Everybody's back.
Everybody's
Hello,
back.
Jim. Oh, I thought, yeah.
Psych, I'm back.
Oh man.
Okay, what's Brent up to? What's he doing?
Jim, to catch you up, Brent works at the Van Heusen in Howell, Michigan, and Jason has never heard of Van Heusen.
No.
Well, I don't know what that is.
It's a
You've
shirt
never heard of?
store.
Wow.
I feel like
Not
I've
as
never been
famous
to.
as you think.
Wow.
Is that the chocolate factory?
No, that's Rocky Mountain. That's close, though.
Okay, you're eating at the chocolate factory, though. Cheesecake
There
Factory?
you go.
You're eating at the chocolate cheesecake factory.
Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
Van Heusen.
That's a staple of any outlet mall.
Rocky.
Is that the rock band from the 80s, Van Heusen?
Yeah, like Eddie and Alex Van Heusen.
Yep.
No, Van
You-
Heusen
what-
is. Van Heusen was, I thought, was like a famous like clothier.
We were
I
wrong,
own-
Tony.
What do you mean?
We were wrong. It was a rock band from the 80s.
Oh yeah. Well, it could be they started their own. clothing
their
company.
own. Yeah.
Like Jessica Simpson,
Mm-hmm.
but less successful.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, you know what? I will tell my boss to eat shit.
Yeah.
You eating
Oh,
at the
we'll
Rocky
see.
Mountain
See what
Chocolate
happens.
Factory when suddenly your boss shows up to scold you for wearing your
Oh
uniform
my
in
God.
public. Greater than you say, I don't know why I'm here. You look down at your feet as if you're ashamed of what you've done. Your eyes
I don't
dart
know how I
around the
feel
room
about
until
this.
they find a spot where there's no one watching and you speak quietly. I didn't do anything wrong. Your voice is almost too quiet for anyone else to hear.
She's like she's like Indian but British Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
British English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me do next.
Make her say
I can't believe
aluminum and we'll know for sure.
I can't believe how embarrassed.
Does Brent have any powers? Is he strong? I don't know. Yeah. I think he's got to have something.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll discover what.
No,
powers
he
Well,
has
he
the
has-
spark between
he could
the
spark-
spark between
Oh,
the
yeah.
fingers.
That
yeah.
feels like he's just always wearing like statically charged shoes or something. Like he's just always wearing socks on carpet. That doesn't feel
Yeah,
like a
that'd be-
superpower, but it's
That would be
something
a
that happens.
problem when you're filling up gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Is Van Heusen
Well,
a
that's
gas
why they
station?
tell you not to like smoke or be careful around the gas thing, because theoretically you could spark the fumes and blow up the entire station.
Mhm.
That's why I
Sounds good.
only vape at the gas station.
You say, I can't believe how embarrassed I am, absolutely ashamed. Please allow me to genuflect in your presence.
Genuflect?
The man looks into your eyes and says,
Neil.
Yes, sir. He turns away from you and walks out of the store without another word. The next day, you go back to the store with a friend who works at the chocolate factory. As soon as he enters the door, he stops short. A stranger has just walked right past him.
This
Okay.
girl sounds pretty cute.
Let's see.
Is he mad that like someone hasn't paid attention to him? Just a complete stranger
Yeah.
walked past
A
him? and-
friend who works at the chocolate factory.
Stop short. A stranger has just walked past him.
That's rude.
It seems like
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Let's
Yeah,
see.
they're leaving. Like a normal person would do. They're just leaving the chocolate factory. Did you
Yeah.
expect them to hold the door for you or something? Maybe
He
that's
didn't
it.
hold the door.
Didn't hold the door. Oh, there we
Wow.
You
go.
realize your friend is invisible. What will happen now?
Oh, that's pretty lazy.
Yeah.
Ask us.
Uh-oh.
hold on. Next, let me test his invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay, JR's the guest. He has precedent or seniority or whatever.
Is that okay? I
You
hope I'm
test
not.
the
those words are right.
invisibility. What happens?
I was
Oh,
gonna do
come
it
on.
too. Here,
He's standing
This
on
is
a
how
chair.
I-
You punch him in the balls.
Oh,
I
that
just
one's
throw
good, Jim.
I just throw flour all over him.
Okay.
Yeah, tons of flour in a chocolate store.
You spray him with flour. Whoa, what happened? His
Flour?
face is red and swollen.
Uh-oh.
He continues,
He's allergic.
my friend was invisible last night.
He's got
You
celiac.
realize that you have been tricked by the magician. It seems like you were playing a trick on someone else. But it wasn't really a trick, it was an illusion created by magic tricks.
This guy
Wow.
does not like magicians
Yeah.
or invisible people.
You say it's an illusion, my friend. Greater than you say it was just an illusion. You explain yourself carefully. This illusion isn't real. Your words seem to make sense to everyone.
Hi,
They
Bobby,
all
thanks for the
agree that
follow.
this must be some sort of trick or trickery.
It's weird how it's doing like the quotation thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it talks.
This illusion isn't real. Who? Are we saying that to him?
Yeah, your words
Yeah.
seem to make sense to everyone.
Show him your spark
Uh,
power.
Oh, I thought this was going in another direction.
Oh, no, yeah. Show him your spark power and say now.
They're gonna be really confused. They're gonna think it's a trick.
Or trickery.
Mhm.
Now that's some magic.
Now that's the magic.
You show him your spark power and say, now that's magic. Then you leave the restaurant. When you get home, you tell your parents about the incident and they think it's pretty cool. When you come downstairs, your mom asks you what happened and you tell her. She tells you she thinks you should take lessons so you can perform more illusions.
Oh.
Her dad agrees and suggests you start doing them at parties.
Supportive ass parents.
Yeah, wow. And Grandpa said, hey, I love magicians.
And Grandma was like, I think that's nice, dear.
And Uncle Timbo was like, you can show me a trick anytime.
And your parents like, never be alone with Uncle Tim.
Can I have him just call David Copperfield and fly to LA?
Yes,
Oh, I
yeah.
was thinking of that. I was
Perfect.
thinking of, you should call up your friend David Copperfield.
Let's start at the top.
Who I met and was kind of a dick.
Oh, yeah?
You call David
You were a
Copperfield
dick?
and fly to LA.
No, he was.
David
Oh.
comes over immediately and gives you a tour of his studio. After seeing how much fun you are having, he offers you a job.
Oh, damn! See? You never know until you try. You gotta...
Yeah, I wanted to be friends.
No, now it's professional.
Yeah, now we've gone beyond the friendship.
Hey, David, look what I can do.
all
And just
business.
start sparking him. Can you do this, David? Can you do this? No, you can't.
Tony.
You become an assistant to David Copperfield. Discover he is a terrible boss and kind of a dick. Your name is Michael and you live in Los Angeles.
No, it's not.
We changed our name. Is that our stage name?
Our stage
I
name
think
is Michael.
so. We changed it for the business.
Michael Copperfield.
What was our...
Meet the
Michael
incredible
Van-
Brent Wonderstone.
We are Brent. I guess that was considered too Jewish of a name for the business.
Brent was?
Yeah.
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 Your name is Michael now.
What about call Penn and Teller in Vegas and ask them advice?
Okay.
Yeah, let's just
While
be
you're
friends
typing
with
that, here's the
everybody.
story. I went to a David Copperfield show, and he had this thing where he called up this guy from the audience, or he brought him out. And he said this guy's sister died of cancer, and so to honor her, he's doing like all these things that she wanted to do, and one was to
You
perform a
call
trick
Penn
with
and
David
Teller in
Copperfield.
Vegas and ask them for advice. They both laugh and advise you not to bother trying to fool people anymore because most people aren't going to see true illusions any longer.
Uh-oh, wow,
True.
they're giving
So
up the
you
game.
decide to keep performing illusions. You also try to learn new ones. One day while working on an illusion, you accidentally create a small fire which causes you to lose your grip and fall backwards onto the floor.
Fall backwards!
Luckily nobody is hurt.
All backwards.
So, Tony.
No,
so
fall backwards. So anyway, so he brought this guy out, and he's like, we're gonna try this trick for the first time ever to honor his dead sister.
Okay.
And they did it, and and then I talked to my friend probably like 3 months later, and he did the exact same thing.
Oh,
that
that
day. Cancer story.
motherfucker!
Yeah, and everything.
He's-
It's like, yep, we're gonna try for the first time. This is her brother. I was like, what a dude.
What a dick.
Oh.
That's so
So I know what I
evil.
speak. Yep, I know what I speak.
Yeah. Or it was
What a-
just the anniversary of the trick.
What a coincidence. Two different guys.
Yeah, that could be it too. Okay, what happened here? You're trying to learn new ones. You fall backwards. Luckily, no. What was the magic trick where we fall backwards? The small fire
Probably-
would startle us enough to fall backwards? Okay.
Let's see.
Well, you know, we're trying to learn new tricks here.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a water trick.
Oh,
So the fire was very
exposing other
startling.
magicians as frauds.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is kind of
Like that
Because
guy.
everyone knows
Exposing
magic.
other
Yeah.
magicians as frauds. One night after performing an illusion for several friends, you notice something strange is happening. Everyone is getting angry and calling each other liars, cheats, and thieves.
Yep, sounds about right.
This makes you feel very uncomfortable and upset. You begin to cry. You then remember you haven't eaten since yesterday and you need food to survive. You run outside where you meet your mother.
Wow. We're hangry.
It's like that magician who had that show in like the early 2000s. The one who wore the mask.
On Fox, yeah.
Oh, the mass magician.
Yeah.
What's it called that? Yeah.
The mass magician.
Yeah, I
know
don't
that-
think he ever came out. Or maybe he did.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I
Did
think
he?
he did.
But he
yeah,
exposed a
wasn't
lot of
anyone
those
I'd-
tricks. Yeah, I was like, damn.
He's like, I'm gay, but I'm still not going to tell you who I am.
Eat out of the trash. Okay.
Anime 2020, eat out of the trash, sure.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a lot of food in this country that's being thrown away.
Yeah.
That's perfectly good.
It's true.
This is a social issue episode of AiPD.
Recycling. You could do it for you
Freegans.
too.
We're freegans. It is weird that your mom's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's coming to rub it in.
Maybe your mom is a magician and we exposed her.
Oh yeah,
I
she's
mean-
like, hey, who's the guy second to the
really-
left?
You
That's
can
JR.
go more than 24 hours without eating before
It's
you
like,
die.
Brent, these are my friends. My name's Michael now, Mom. Okay, whatever. I still love you.
Minus
So
10.
just a bread?
Yeah, just a little bit of ketchup.
You say, Mum, can I have some of your delicious hamburgers minus patty and a little ketchup? Also, do you know any good magic tricks? She smiles and thanks you before running off again. Then you run inside and hide behind the sofa. Suddenly you hear your father shouting at your mum. Get the fuck out of my house now.
Whoa.
You're fired. That night you
You're
wake
fired.
up crying. You have lost your job and are facing eviction.
Oh,
you
no.
cannot afford to pay rent.
Yikes.
Wow.
Dang, our parents are having a fight and our life's going to shit. This is a real low point.
And our mom got kicked out because he was
And she
yelling at.
She got fired too.
I guess they had a professional and romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Those are always dangerous.
Yeah, don't do it.
I guess Dad is going to run the travel agency by himself now, guys.
Well, we gotta do
Jimmy,
magic, right? We gotta
Yeah.
Yeah.
do the tricks we exposed.
Jim, you have something? Okay.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Buy a lottery ticket.
I mean, if you
never.
were upset and you had that power,
Yeah, I would shoot sparks for sure.
I totally spark in my dad's face.
Hey, Dad.
You shoot sparks. Greater than you continue living. A few days later, you receive a letter stating you had been fired due to poor performance.
Okay.
You wonder
Now we're
if you
fired.
did something wrong. You write
Okay.
a letter explaining that you thought everything was okay, but maybe things weren't and you would like to return to your old job. After reading your letter, your former employer writes back saying he understands.
But that's
Guys, we
not
have-
saying. Yeah.
we have this superpower, and we're just reading letters about our job performance.
Yeah.
It's
Without
not
really
that
knowing-
big of a superpower. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Let's use our
Yeah,
talents.
Japan still has a royal family. I always forget about that.
I didn't actually know
You
that. I
become
just
the best
thought it sounded
magician in
funny
the
together.
world and perform magic for a Japanese prince. A year passes and you still don't have a steady job. People are starting to
Steady.
question whether or not you're actually a wizard or just a con artist. You have to move to Las Vegas to avoid being evicted. You spend a lot of time thinking about life and death. You eventually
Yikes.
die of natural causes.
Oh.
Oh, no.
At least it's
Oh.
natural causes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting.
God, I'm dying right now.
I'm dying.
That's my favorite
Dying,
song.
yeah. We died.
I'm dying. I'm dying right now.
Well, I feel like this
Yeah.
magician just did his last trick. A disappearing
Yep.
act. Let's do a
Sorry.
new character.
Sorry, Bobby Babylon.
Yeah, sorry.
Is that a friend of yours too? Are you friends with JR, Bobby?
Sorry for what? What were we
We
apologizing?
died.
That we died. We died.
Oh, yeah.
Dying,
Sorry,
dying.
Bobby.
Can we get a suggestion for a new character?
What are natural causes anyway? Because I mean,
Yeah, it didn't specify. I guess anything. I mean,
I mean, falling to your death, that's natural.
No, it's not. Like if you slip and hit your head in a health food store, that's natural. Oh, Bobby Babylon. Never heard of JR. He's very handsome, though.
yeah.
Okay.
So
We
you know
agree.
him, JR? I feel like you know him because he made that statement.
Beautiful.
Or
man.
she.
I feel like I do know Bobby, and he's just as handsome.
A garbage man. Okay, we could play a garbage man.
Chris also says you're beautiful.
You are a garbage.
I think Chris is beautiful. There we
Well,
go.
see, I don't know Anime 2020. She said, or he said, they said a garbage man. So I don't know if they're talking about you or just saying that as a character suggestion.
You are.
I don't think you're a garbage man, JR.
Well, if I was, I mean, hey, it's okay. It's okay to be a garbage man.
Jim says you're hot to trot. Jim likes to comment in our feed, even though he could just say it. He likes to write comments.
What's the garbage man's name?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel the garbage man.
Name Daniel. You are hot to
Damn.
trot.
And it's pronounced garbage man.
Oh, JR's commenting in the chat now too. I should get an account.
Moto Stenko. Hi, I'm Jin. I'm hot to trot. That's my impression of Jim. That's a good impression.
Yeah,
Moto's always out there doing good impressions.
yeah. Hello, Moto.
All right. What's Daniel up to? He's hot to trot. He's a garbage man. He earns good money, presumably.
Oh, I know what he's trying to find the amulet.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. You
in the
are
garbage.
trying
Yes.
to find
Guys, we're up to
the
amulet.
22 followers now.
Yeah.
Holy cow. We've added 2 followers in one show.
Hell yeah. You're trying to find the amulet. What's the amulet?
The amulets. You have to find the amulets.
Oh shit! Voice changer. You try to find the amulet of
It's like demon power.
Yeah.
The eye of Akaroth.
Oh, good one.
amulet.
Or the Eye of Trashmore.
The eye of Trashmore is
The
good. Yeah.
Eye
okay.
of Trashmore. And
This is actually a Twitter bit that I went through for a long time talking about the amulet. So
Oh, okay.
this would be nice.
an amulet that a local museum has mistakenly
Moto, your character. Moto's character has an amulet.
thrown away.
Jealous.
You want it for its demon powers. Alright, let's see what happens.
Museums are always throwing away valuable things.
Oh, whoops! That was a valuable mummy? Damn! Should have told me. Should have put a sticker on it
Yeah.
or something.
The what diamond? Fine.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it dead?
No.
Oh no, we have to start a new game, right?
We
did.
did.
Oh, I do. I see.
Next.
Oh, yeah, let's see. Now it's thinking.
It's typing.
Let me check these
You
logs.
continue.
There we go.
Hey, it sounds like a woman's voice. What are you doing out here? I'm looking for something. Oh, I didn't know there was anything left over here. She says. She turns her head slightly so that you can see her face better. Her hair is brown and she wears glasses.
Okay.
All right.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a... it's just a woman standing by a trash can as we're searching through it. She's like, hey.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I need the amulet.
I need the amulet.
Give me that amulet.
You
Just go
say,
back
I
inside."
need the amulet. Ah, yeah, the one with the demon inside. She nods.
demon.
Well, come on then. We'll go get it together later.
Yes.
Oh, she knows? Oh.
Hell yes.
Well, come on then. We'll go get
knows.
it together later. Alright. Follow
Later
her
now.
and get the amulet from her house.
I do wish that amulets were more like prominent in the news.
Yeah.
You follow her and get the
Only in
amulet from
movies.
her house. After getting back to your own house, you put it on and press the button which makes the whole thing light up.
Oh, yes.
Then you turn off
light
the
switch?
lamp.
Oh.
Oh, you got to turn off the lights. It makes it more like theatrical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before a big reveal.
Yeah.
Well, there was that, like, a heist, like, last year, right? Where someone stole, like, it was, like, $500 million worth of, like, jewelry and, like, priceless artifacts. And it was just because, like, some very tiny robber, like, must have been, like, 4 feet something, squeezed
You
through this
unleash the
vent.
power of the amulet. You feel like you have been transported into another dimension.
Oh no.
Oh.
Your senses are heightened. Everything seems brighter. You sense energy flowing throughout your body. The world becomes much more alive than before. This sensation lasts only a few seconds though. Soon after, the lights flicker on again and everything returns to normal.
It's just like drugs.
Whoa.
I
The
know, it
power-
seems like
We got-
crack or LSD.
the power of the
Orgasmic.
Yeah.
We gotta find more powerful amulets to sate our thirst because that just isn't doing us for us anymore. A few seconds of happiness, that's all it brought.
Yeah, we have to go to the amulet warehouse and
Amulet warehouse.
yeah.
Amulet warehouse.
You say, "What is your name?" She replies, "It's not important."
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, I'm in your house, I'm touching your amulet. Is she planning on killing us or something? Or?
You say, "Yes, it is." She smiles. "My name is Linda." The next
Oh.
day, you wake up feeling refreshed. You decide to take a stroll around town just to make sure you haven't gone crazy. When you arrive at your old neighborhood, you
True.
realize how wrong you were about some things. There really isn't any homeless person living in these parts anymore.
Uh-oh, that seems odd.
That
Maybe
doesn't seem
the-
like something you're wrong about it.
Wait, what if the amulet made all the homeless people vanish?
Thanks,
Oh.
Handsome Echo.
What if it made everyone vanish except for them?
Except Linda?
Yeah, except Linda and what's the other guy's name?
I've
What's
already
her
forgotten.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Linda and Daniel.
Yeah, because it did say you feel like you're transported. Maybe we're like in an alternate universe.
Yeah, this is like the last man on Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
Look for signs of life with Linda and also get a little bit of action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to show her our demon again.
It is like a secondary
It sounds so
thing.
much dirtier when you say it that way.
Our
Mm.
demon. We get to
You
show-
look for signs of life with Linda and also get a little bit of action. After a while, you start hearing voices calling to you. The voices tell you that you should leave now because the city will soon be destroyed by a powerful force called the Demon King. You ask them what
Demon.
exactly the Demon King is, but they refuse to answer.
Demon King.
Eventually, you run out of the forest and into the open air.
I'm gonna start saying Demon King.
Demon King.
See the Demon
First thing
King
around.
Dem-
and say, I'm one of you. Linda.
Demon King sounds like
Is
a snack treat to me.
Yeah, anime might be right. The answer might be in the garbage.
Oh, yeah. Let's use our garbage searching powers.
Yeah.
You see the Demon King and say, I'm one of you. Linda isn't. He laughs, waves his hand and disappears. You try to figure out where he went, but eventually you give up and return to your room. The next morning, you wake up and discover that the room you slept in hasn't changed. You wonder if you dreamed this whole story.
Whoa.
Why-
You wonder
Why
if
is that a
Dream is
revelation?
exactly the same.
This is exactly what would happen if you had an amulet, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is like one of those fake out good ends, like, okay, Freddy's dead, let me go sleep. And then,
Yeah, and then you open the door and Freddy comes out as like a human blob thing
yeah.
and stabs you to death.
Oh, okay.
You use your
Interesting.
amulet to track the Demon King.
Yeah.
He must have escaped somewhere else.
What?
Thanks, yeah.
Shitty amulet.
Powers of deduction.
Another amulet by digging in the trash.
Yeah.
Galukas, it is a custom Discord
You
bot
find
that I
another
made.
amulet by digging in the trash. It doesn't help since it still does nothing. You are starting to think that maybe you shouldn't trust anyone.
Mmm.
Shouldn't trust anyone. This amulet is like drugs. Now we can't trust anyone because they're not our real friends. They're not giving us money for more drugs.
Right.
We need more amulets. Yeah. Yes.
The second amulet.
Yeah.
There has to be a second amulet.
There has to be a second amulet.
There has to be.
You find the second amulet. Later than you use the other amulet to locate the Demon King. The Demon King is probably hiding somewhere under the ground somewhere.
Oh.
You
Probably.
pick up the
Probably.
second amulet and begin searching for him. After several days of searching, you finally manage to dig up the Demon King whose underground lair was located deep beneath the earth. He looks very different from when you saw him last.
Wow.
Well, he's a shapeshifter, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
The
Demons
devil
already-
takes many forms.
Gelu, it took like a week to make the first version of the bot, and then we've been like updating it ever since we've been streaming. So like for the past 2 months,
Oh,
we just making
Anime
small
2020 says, go to the dump and find a collection of
Yes, let's do that. That's
It's true.
this
It
museum's
was
probably
easy.
been throwing
Okay.
away amulets for years.
The first two were easy to find.
All right, let's insult him, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Tell
we'll
him he
go
looks
get
You say,
tired.
hey Demon King, you look really different. But not in a good way. The Demon King stares at you blankly for a while and then begins laughing loudly. His laughter causes rocks to fall down from above, causing you to scream in terror.
Oh
You
no.
flee from the Demon King and hide in a nearby cave. The Demon King follows you until you reach an area filled with lava. You attempt to escape once again, but the Demon King catches you.
Whoa, okay, now he's on the chase. Yikes.
I got it.
I am not
A
working with
suite
the
of armor?
official AI dungeon.
Suite of armor.
Oh, it's
I would
a
love to.
typo.
This armor does your email.
You make a suite of
Social
armor out
media.
of trash. You call yourself Trash Man. You defeat the Demon King. Your
Yeah.
victory comes too late. The Demon King
Oh.
attacks you with great ferocity.
Oh!
In fact, you never had a chance against him.
Oh, damn.
He kills you quickly and easily.
Jim!
Hold on, I've got something.
Jim!
Alright, track death.
I've got something. Steal the amulet from the Demon King.
God, I'm dying right now.
Then
Jim.
all of his power.
Damn.
Then key on his leg.
I feel like with demon powers, though, we can come back. This is a understandable
yeah.
comeback. Yeah.
But we're just
You
commenting
steal
on
the
Jim.
amulet from the Demon King and then take all of his power, then pee on his leg. Your death brings despair to everyone. You
My
die.
death.
No.
I guess
It doubled
it's
down
permanent.
on that death, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
They throw your body in the trash,
Yeah, that's just what I'm doing.
and it lands on a pile of medals, or amulets. That's... It's all coming back together.
These amulets are strong, man.
Yeah.
You can't mess with them.
You
The
Linda.
amulet, Linda.
Mm-hmm.
Linda, the amulet.
Yeah. This episode is
Yulinda
brought to you.
discovers your body in the trash. She revives you with a collection of amulets. Linda, what happened? How did you die? Why
We're
couldn't
back.
you beat the Demon King? You said you wanted to become stronger. Why couldn't you ever kill the Demon King? Daniel, because my heart wasn't pure enough. My soul was full of darkness, and my mind could not resist temptation. So I succumbed to evil.
Wow.
Whoa.
But also, that's a little harsh of Linda. The first thing she asks you, how come you couldn't beat the Demon King?
Yeah. She won't tell us her
God,
name right
how,
away.
Linda?
She'll scold us for not beating the Demon King. It's like, because nobody has. Linda.
I kind of like it though.
Yeah.
Linda kind of
I mean-
rules.
She's
It's
dark.
also, I like that we're accepting responsibility for our failures.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the kind of woman you want. You're right, anime. A woman that'll be honest with you. Tell you what's on her mind instead of you having to guess all the goddamn time. Sorry, guys. This is triggering some stuff.
Oh. The source is in a public repo, Gelu. I could share it. I could put it in
For a-
like the bottom
for
of
a
the Twitch
fee. For a fee.
for a fee. Nah, I'll give it away.
Yep. We only share with our Patreon subscribers.
There is no Patreon.
I know. Damn it.
I feel like all these amulets. Why do I keep calling them medals? Maybe they are medals.
No, an amulet is definitely an amulet.
Okay.
Can I say something, Jason, and then also do an action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, this is a new one. Let's see.
My soul was full of darkness, and my mind could not resist temptation. And you just threw my ass on a pile of amulets, and so now I'm like,
So I succumb to evil.
I'm wigged out of my mind on demons and amulets.
Yeah. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings. You can't really wield that power for too long without becoming corrupted by it.
Mm-mm. But now we're like Mr. T, Demon Lord. Now we can beat the Demon King.
I pity the demon.
I pity the demon. Throw my amulet in the trash.
Oh, I thought you meant you were gonna say something like on the stream and then type something.
Oh no!
I was like, what's he gonna say?
Find a wedding
What's he
ring
gonna
in the
say?
trash. I like that.
We'll see if
You
this works.
say,
now.
want a cigarette, and light 2 cigarettes and hand them to Linda. The Demon King moves from under the trash.
Oh.
Linda, oh no, it's dead. The Demon King has died. Daniel, yes, Linda, the Demon King has died. We both
It just
do.
died.
Linda, sigh, well, that's wonderful, but why didn't you fight the Demon King? Daniel, because I fell
Man.
victim to the same temptations as you. Linda, temptations. Daniel, exactly.
Also, I like how you light 2 cigarettes and then hand them both to her.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
don't
I thought.
smoke.
As soon as I hit enter.
Linda, we
Linda's
do
a big
amulets.
smoker.
We don't smoke. What are we, disgusting pig, Linda?
Yeah.
Hey, Toots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it gonna take? I just killed a demon king. You're still giving me shit here.
She's the real
You say,
Demon King.
Linda, how about you give it a rest? Get off my goddamn back. Daniel leaves the house and goes home. Linda starts crying. You go outside and sit on a rock. You smoke a cigarette. Why don't we stop here tomorrow night and talk about our problems? Maybe then we can work through them together. Or
Aw.
perhaps we'll continue this conversation later tonight. Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay.
She seems willing to work through it. Should
Let's see.
I'll track a death for the.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
return.
I'm dying. I'm dying. God, I'm dying right now.
He just
Where's
dialed
that from?
in a pile of trash. I just can't believe it. We had this epic battle where he killed us, and we came back, and he just was dead.
Yeah.
Damn.
From natural causes.
Natural causes, presumably. Or
Oh,
Linda
that's
killed him.
cool.
Aw.
Let's make this work.
Okay.
You
Let's go
return the
wholesome.
next night to meet with Linda and talk about your problems. Bring her a bouquet made of garbage. You walk away from the house. You have decided to quit smoking forever. You feel so strong. Everything
never
is
really
perfect
started.
now. You're going to live happily ever after. You
Oh,
smile
thank
to
God.
yourself as you head towards the woods.
Is that wholesome?
Well, I think we have to next it maybe, or I don't know. Jim,
Yeah.
you have an idea?
It seems like it's headed towards a wholesome. We killed the Demon
It
King.
could be.
Well,
No,
going to
no.
live.
the Demon King died, so
Oh, wow.
that our quest
You
is complete.
unleash the power of all the amulets.
Oh shit.
You
No.
are back in your home. You're a
Jim.
superhero now.
Oh!
Oh no.
Okay. Let's fight some crime.
You're
Yeah.
a super trash man.
But the
Yeah.
problem is now we have like a pile of 20 amulets. That's just not going to do it for us eventually. We're going to need like 1,000 amulets.
Oh, so go to the moon and get some amulets?
Yeah. Oh.
That's the source of all amulets is the moon.
You built a fortress of solitude out of garbage. Bring Linda there to live with you. The end.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa, all
Oh, wow.
caps.
Okay,
It's
wow.
just the landfill.
I don't.
Yeah.
Let's do a little epilogue. Yeah. Yeah, we're just in the land.
Wait.
That's got to be a wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
No, I think it's not. I think we should end it there.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I just want to say, where is it? 'Cause it's-
Yeah.
You or is it? A new study suggests that the reason why people tend to stick around longer than their peers may actually stem from a lack of social interaction rather than any sort of innate ability to stay loyal or otherwise like others.
What?
Researchers found that people tended to spend less time interacting with their friends and family over the course of their lives compared to those who were younger and more active.
I gotta be honest, K9000 is probably just throwing shade at us.
This is what we've been waiting
A wholesome.
Yeah. What does that mean? So.
The
Yeah.
reason why
last time-
people tend to stick around, is that what people studied?
I feel like we're not supposed to hear that. Yeah, I feel like that's just
I
like
know.
a
This
private.
is one of those like we're looking at someone's like yeah.
We're looking at Linda's like therapist notes or something. Like,
Yeah, yeah. It's like, I don't know why she keeps coming back to me. I'm clearly not helping her at all. All right, let's start a new one. JR, you have another one? You said you were full of them. And you've delivered so far.
So how about Sally, who works at a tourist destination in Gainesboro, Tennessee.
Okay.
You are Sally.
And her superpower is that she can make animals out of hay.
Okay.
Animals.
Like real animals? Or they're
Animals?
just like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's call them magical animal.
Oh, this was kind of like a show I was in at the end called Animals.
Where are you again? What? You're in
Gainesboro, Tennessee. I think it's or Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh, of course.
Oh, you said Gainesboro or something.
Yeah, I did. So you can use whatever.
Are those? I don't even know if they're real cities. So I know Gatlinburg is, right?
Yeah, Gatlinburg is.
Yeah.
You want to type
That's
that
what I was
out?
thinking of when I said tourist person too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Galvinburg.
I see.
Gatlinburg?
Galvinburg? Is that a real place, Jim? No.
No.
You live in Gainesboro? I don't know.
Sure.
I think in my head I was seeing like Charlotte.
Burgers.
Gainesboro.
No, okay. Hey, I wouldn't know if you were right or wrong. Unless you said Hashville, Tennessee.
Have all your hay animals held up at an abandoned tiger sanctuary.
Thanks, Thurston.
Hey, Thurston.
Let's keep having fun, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you really brought in a new audience, JR.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's just see what happens.
What do you mean held up at an abandoned tiger sanctuary?
Like they're like
You live in Gainesboro and
On the
have
run
all
or
you hay
something?
animals held up at an
Okay.
abandoned tiger sanctuary. Greater than you go to the tiger sanctuary, you decide that a trip to the tiger sanctuary is too good an opportunity not to take, so you head there with your friends and they all agree on what animal they want to see first.
the tiger. Because it's a tiger sanctuary?
So this is like the zoo on Belle Isle. It's just abandoned.
Yeah. Well-
I think that, to me, it's like the Tiger Sanctuary and Tiger King.
Yeah. But
Right,
apparently
I've seen that too.
it was supposed to be abandoned, but apparently the AI made it open again.
Okay.
Or when they abandoned it, all the tigers are just still there.
Yeah.
It's
They're
possible.
running, like Jurassic Park, they're just running wild.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. Are hay animals? Why would they like tigers?
You say, "Do you guys even like tigers?" They reply, "No, we just wanna see them." And then point at one whose tail has been cut off. When you
Oh.
arrive at the sanctuary, it looks exactly
What?
as you remember from your childhood. The place smells strongly of urine, which isn't surprising since most people here spend their lives lying down instead of standing up.
What? What the
I think they're
hell?
talking about the tigers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just if you
No,
just
it
spend
said
the
most
most of your time lying down,
Tigers.
you piss yourself.
Tigers are people in this story, guys.
I guess yeah. If our magical
Yeah,
hay
yeah.
animals are talking to us, I bet.
Oh, we got
tigers-
guys. We have another follower. 23. We've added 3 followers just over the course of this episode. I don't know why I care so much, but
It's good.
Yeah, I don't know why you care. I'm just teasing.
And also, we point at a tiger whose tail has been cut off. What are they doing?
Yeah.
here? No wonder they had to abandon this place.
yeah, some kid really wanted a zoo. I have something if you don't.
No, go ahead, Tony.
Okay.
Mop up all the urine with our hay animals. Let's get that urine smell going.
You want to make sure that it smells like urine when you take the animals home.
Yeah.
Ah,
Guys, it's all wholesome
You
from now
find
on.
the tiger with the missing tail. Make him a new tail out of magical hay.
Okay.
He immediately starts chasing after his owner. I know he loves me, says the
What?
owner. The tiger growls happily, but doesn't chase you any further. He likes other things than me, says the owner sadly. Suddenly, the owner notices something very odd. A small black dog comes running towards him.
Whoa.
That is odd.
Yeah, that is odd. In a tiger sanctuary?
Mm-hmm.
And the tiger just seemed playful.
Yeah. But the owner is sad that he feels like the tiger likes other things better than the owner.
Yeah.
I like that in the tiger sanctuary, the dog is the weird thing. Oh my god, look at that dog.
Yeah. I think Carol sent this dog.
Yeah, that bitch Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
You bring Joe exotic and ask him about his views on the capital gains tax. He tells you that if you're rich enough, you could buy yourself some land for free. Then, when you've got enough money, you could build yourself a house on top of it. This would be a nice way of making more money without having to work.
Mo money.
The only problem is you don't actually own anything yet. All you have is the magic hay dogs.
Oh! We have magic hay dogs.
Okay.
Also, I feel like Joe Exotic's leaving out a bunch of in-betweens. A bunch of illegal activities. Yeah, you just get a free house on free land with free money.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're rich enough and you can buy yourself some land for free, then build yourself a house top of it.
Yeah. You get
It'd be a
yourself
nice
some
way of
husbands.
making money.
Sounds so easy.
If you're rich enough, you could buy yourself some land for free. That's probably closer to the truth than any of us would like to admit
Yeah.
Yep.
in today's America.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You sell
Sorry,
some
boys.
magic hay dogs to raise money. You sell some magical hay dogs to raise money.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I didn't like that. It's like, how dare you? You're following Joe Exotic's advice?
Yeah, that bitch K9000.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be down.
See. I don't think that's how you spell Baskins, but
It's close.
You tell
I just
Joe
know
Exotic you're in big trouble and need to kill Carol Baskin. He agrees to help you because hey, why shouldn't
Of
he?
course.
After all, she was once the girl who killed his girlfriend.
Oh.
Joe goes to the catacombs beneath the town where he finds a dead woman dressed in red robes.
Oh.
She seems to have her throat ripped out and her body covered in scratches.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that tiger murder?
Yeah, I
Is that
think it
happening?
is.
Well, but I think he found a dead body, though, right?
Yeah.
yeah, he found a dead body, but the dead body is already ripped and covered in
Yeah, so I don't know if that counts as a death.
No,
Oh,
definitely not. We
okay,
just
I didn't
found
know
it. We
if
just found it.
Okay. Now, is this the girlfriend that she was once the girl who killed his girlfriend? So maybe this is his girlfriend.
Yeah.
You look for more clues. He finds a book called The Book of Death by a man named Dr. Kessering. It details
This is
how to
getting
turn
deep.
humans into vampires. Joe reads through it and suddenly becomes extremely hungry. Joe decides that killing this vampire will solve everything. Well, I guess I'll do it, he thinks, but I'm going to do it right.
Yeah. Switchy cup.
This sounds-
Found
this
a
has
dead
a
body.
very-
It is, yeah.
The writing has Joe's voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll do it, but I'm going to do it right.
Why would someone leave their book in a catacombs? I guess if you wrote the Book of Death, might
Maybe
as
they're in
well
a hurry
put it
to
in
leave.
places where people die.
Oh yeah, true.
Good advertising.
Like maybe. I wonder what's in it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so now our goal is to kill a vampire. Is Carol Baskin's a vampire? Could be. Yeah, set out to kill that
Yeah.
bitch vampire Carol Baskins.
That bitch vamp.
You go to Home Depot, buy a steak, make a garlic necklace, set out to kill the vampire. What kind of knife should I use? A dull blade. How much blood does it take to drain a human dry? About 3 gallons of blood. Joe
that a
cuts
joke?
open the vampire's neck. He pulls out the jugular vein. Blood pours out onto the floor.
The jugular, Wayne.
Yeah.
I like that the employee at Home Depot was just like, yeah, a dull blade.
Yeah. You're gonna want a double blade for that.
It takes about 3 gallons of human blood to complete the great human trial. We get
I
these
used to be a
questions all the time.
contractor.
Yeah, I used to be a contractor.
I'm retired now. I just do this so much. Stay out of my wife's hair.
Wow. Came back to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of advice from the Home Depot person on how to kill a vampire.
Yeah.
Go to Home Depot, buy a steak, make a garlic next.
1 gallon buckets.
Oh yeah, we
Collect
could use Kate Beckinsale in this. I thought Kate Beckinsale's name was Kate Beckinsdale for like years and years.
You get 3 1-gallon buckets and collect the blood. Joe puts the vampire back in its coffin and heads home.
All right, mission accomplished. We did
All right.
it.
Well, the vampire's gone.
Now, time to kill
Let's see.
Carol Baskins. Hope that made us less hungry, because that's what triggered us. Have Kate Beckinsale help you stop the vampires? Yeah.
Oh, donate the blood. That's good, Joe.
Ah.
You donate the blood. Afterwards, Joe gets angry and screams at the heavens for destroying his life.
Sounds right.
Joe's coming off of something there. He stopped doing meth for 1 day.
Yeah.
Ah!
This is gonna financially destroy me.
Yeah. I'm gonna run for president.
Can just you calm Joe down? Oh, there you go.
No way.
Just some meth. That's how you calm him down.
Yeah. This is how they sedate Joe.
You give Joe some meth, then ask him for life advice. If you really wanted to change someone's mind, you'd give them a better deal. But aren't those two mutually exclusive? Yes, but sometimes they both come true at the same time.
That's actually really good advice.
Okay.
Wow, the wisdom of meth-addled Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like his normal state, so that's like where he does his best thinking.
Yeah.
Is meth like Adderall? Well, some people it'll like, get them excited, and other people will calm them down.
That's a good question. If you have ADD, would cocaine work on you? I don't know.
Wow.
These are the
Or just
experiments
make
we
you
need to
really
start doing.
effective. Yeah. If anybody in the chat could do some cocaine and let us know.
Yeah.
If you have, only if you have ADD. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. I forgot we
Age
can make hay animals.
I know. It seems like it doesn't seem as impressive when you're dealing with vampires.
Yeah.
You give
And they're
Joe a
just
hey
little
giraffe.
dogs.
You tell Joe to find another job.
Hey
You go to
giraffe.
the local supermarket and try to buy some cheese sticks. Unfortunately, the cashier refuses to let you pay for them. Instead,
like
she
this
hands
pull a
over a
prank on
large
Joe
bag
from
of
Anime
chips and
2020.
asks you to fill it up with water. You put the water in the bags and leave.
Hey.
So we use potato chip bags and fill them up with water.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we go.
Suplex Joe.
The cashier was so nice.
Sorry.
Oh no. We'll have to see what this does with the cashier.
Yeah.
You sick a hay wolf won the cashier. The
Won
cashier
the-
turns around and sees you and runs away screaming. You go to the zoo and feed the lions and leopards. They attack you, but fortunately for you, the monkeys escape unscathed. You return home with a bag full
What?
of monkey brains. You decide to become a professional killer. Joe gives you a ride to the cemetery.
What?
Mhm.
You return home with a bag full of monkey brains. That convinces you to become a professional killer. And then Joe gets us a ride to the cemetery?
My favorite line is that they attack you, but fortunately the monkeys are escaped. Are you alright? No, I'm badly injured, but the monkeys are
How are the
fine.
monkeys?
Yeah, I'm glad the
God.
monkeys are fine. My hay
We're
monkey.
fine. Everybody, we're fine, everybody.
Okay.
I mean, I
Well,
think we
he's
were
her-
a professional killer. We killed that vampire so easily. All from that advice of the Home Depot guy.
You guys can't hear when I do that, right?
No, we can hear it.
What?
Like, oh, you can hear the clapping and stuff?
Oh, no, not
No, not the clapping. We just heard
Oh, okay.
the voice of the high pitch.
You bury
You're
the monkey
clapping for
brains
yourself?
at the cemetery as an offering
I'm
to
just
the
testing
monkey
it out.
god. Joe returns with the skull of the last victim of the serial killer.
Whoa.
You
Oh.
decide to call it Joe's head. You bury Joe's head in the graveyard and set fire to it.
What?
That's a good prank. That counts as a prank in
That's
my
a prank? Barry Joe, yeah.
That's a good prank.
The AI predicted that, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really Joe's head. It's just a skull of somebody. We're just nicknaming it.
We're calling it Joe's head. Haha, Joe, what if this was your head?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
or-
idiot.
You stupid idiot. Yeah, here we go. Now we make the money.
Now we
Then we
get
get
the
the
money.
free
Sell the
land.
rights to the story to Netflix. Greater than you start your own show when you wake up tomorrow morning. You realize you forgot to eat breakfast. So you grab a piece of bread, slice it into pieces and shove it into your mouth. You
What a
feel
shitty
nauseous and
breakfast.
vomit all over yourself.
Oh.
Fortunately, no one else saw you doing this.
Okay. Yeah, why would they?
Good news.
Joe's
That would have been the worst of all of it.
If people saw us, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you eating bread and throwing it up. What's become of your life?
We start our own show? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't say what it
And
is.
it's called. Well, no, it's called Your Own Show in all caps. See?
Your own.
Your own
You
show.
start
when?
your own show.
Welcome to your own show.
Oh yeah, your own show when?
Here.
Yows.
Yows,
That's the
yows.
acronym. Yows. Yeah.
Eat more bread, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Eat more bread. But
Dude, do
this
you guys know
time-
Anime 2020?
No.
No.
He's just a loyal fan.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Hey, Anime
Super
2020.
fan.
Super fan.
Guys, when you eat bread, you shouldn't be shoving it into your mouth.
Yeah, it's gonna irritate your uvula, and you're gonna throw it up all over yourself. You don't want people around when that happens.
No.
This is good television.
Yeah, yeah.
You eat more bread, but this time on camera for the show.
Mukbang.
The end.
Oh, come on! How anticlimactic. I'm reverting that. There's no... I don't accept that.
No, you know what? I'm gonna say that's like a Paul Thomas Anderson ending.
Yeah.
Like where somebody's just sitting there like eating bread by
Yeah,
themselves.
and I
at
feel
the
if there was
studio.
just a show on Netflix, like if somebody told me there's a show on Netflix and all it is somebody eating bread, I would feel like I would have to watch it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd be curious.
But yeah,
A
let's keep going.
mukbang.
Oh, that's anime. Yeah.
All right, so you forgot to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Let's never forget to eat breakfast.
But AR,
again.
anime, are we the most hilarious? Hmm?
Don't push it, Tony.
Oh, okay. I need
No, he
that
didn't say-
validation.
Now he's out.
He didn't even say we're hilarious. He said watching AI videos are hilarious.
Yeah.
Find
He
Joe
said-
Maybe
Exotic.
anime hate watches us.
No.
Yeah.
Anime comments on every video.
But maybe because we're terrible.
Oh. No.
Oh, an
you never
amulet,
forget to
man.
eat breakfast again. Find Joe Exotic's amulet.
Oh.
It still works perfectly fine. Chapter 2, the end. You walk outside, feeling a little tired.
Chapter
There
two.
is nothing left to do today except sleep. But what do you do now?
Okay.
Let's see if you can. I don't know. How,
Oh, that's good to
I'm
hear.
really bad. I'm really bad at spelling, guys.
No, it's okay. The
AI
will-
is forgiving.
Yeah, very forgiving.
You're certainly the most friendly AI guys I've met. That's not saying we're funny.
Vonnegut.
You
Anime
read
2020.
Cat's Cradle by Vonnegut. You watch a movie called The Last
Devastated.
Samurai, which ends with a cliffhanger ending.
What?
What? We put down the book. Reading's too
ending?
hard,
Wait,
so we
yes.
just watched The Last Samurai.
Cat's Cradle is really the last samurai. I didn't know that. Now I don't have to read Cat's Cradle.
Oh my god.
You should though, because good.
I mean, the Last Samurai. I
That's the
didn't like.
sound
I did not care for the Last Samurai, so I don't think I'm
Oh,
gonna like
yeah.
Cat's
You write a
Cradle.
review on Rotten Tomatoes. Con.
.com.
Was he trying to correct me? He's like, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to complete it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Anime 2020. You live your life.
Uh-huh. I know you give
You're the
good
best.
suggestions, yeah, so.
Slaughterhouse 5 is on my list.
I've never read it, yeah. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes now is kind of corrupt. It's like, it seems like they're just like any other outlet now. They always like
Yeah.
grease it, so
You
whatever
Almond White
thing
calls
is
you
coming
and
out is
praises you
got a
for
good
your
rating.
review.
Who's Armin White?
Armin White is like a contrarian reviewer that likes,
Yeah.
Okay.
likes
Like,
bad things and hates good things.
And he like writes for the National Review and stuff.
Oh.
Those right-wing magazines.
Yeah, wait, it just reverted, it just echoed it back. Uh-oh, I think I might have broke something when I tweaked it earlier.
You tell Almond White to shove it. You decide to play video games in order to pass the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Play a video game where you are the main character. And
Or what if we
then
play aidungeon, guys? Oh my
realize
god.
it's
Oh my
not a
gosh.
game and that you are playing yourself. Now, this is just... If it's not confused before, it's confused now. Because
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
You play a video game where you are the main character and then realize it's not a game and that you are playing yourself now. You're a real gamer. You finally finish the game. Your mom comes home from work and sees you playing video games. She starts
proud.
yelling at you and says how you won't learn how to behave like a responsible adult until you stop wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
You run downstairs crying. She storms
Oh.
off shouting about how you're ruining the family name.
It's true.
Oh,
Yes.
what's the family name?
Gamer.
Daniel something.
Daniel Pro Gamer.
Daniel Garbageman.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, I loved it.
Are
when
we
you-"
still the garbage
No,
man in
no.
this or no?
We're-
Okay.
Now we're...
No, that's a different one, right?
Yeah, now I
I
forgot.
get lost in these.
We're the
She's
Hey
from
Animal
Gatlingsburg.
Summoner.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Oh, hey animals, that's right. Let's see.
Move
Okay.
out. Yeah. Why did I didn't realize we lived with our mom.
Go for it.
Now we gotta follow Joe's advice so we can get some free land and move out of our mom's house.
Yeah. Well, if we're rich enough, we can get that land for free.
You're a real gamer. You finally finished the game.
Oh, I meant make. Damn it.
Well, we'll see.
That's what they say. April showers bring
Oh,
man
hey,
news.
mom. Yeah, I like that.
Hey mom. Hey mom.
Hey, Mom.
Let him
It's
out of here.
over.
You cry and hide under the bed when you hear noises coming from upstairs. You don't know if it's the neighbors or the police searching for the missing kids. When you hear footsteps running down the stairs,
Missing
you rush
kids.
out of the room. A young boy wearing glasses enters the room and looks at you confusedly.
Harry Potter.
He opens the door,
That's what I
revealing
said.
himself to be Jack
Stranger
Nicholson.
Things.
Oh!
What?
Whoa.
Little Jack Nicholson.
Little Jackie Nicholson.
Yeah.
I see you, Daniel. Here, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I might miss the end of the episode.
Oh, you're good.
So,
All right.
neighbors are searching for kids. You hear footsteps. Okay, so the person who revealed themselves was Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
What if I?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Little Jack.
Hey, in this world, there's no quarantine, right? So
Yeah.
the NBA is. So.
You go to a Lakers game with Jack Nicholson. Jack tells you he has been looking for you since yesterday afternoon.
Wow.
You agree to meet him in the parking lot behind the arena. You enter the car and drive towards the arena. As soon as you arrive, Jack drives off into the distance. You follow him. He
he
stops
just
near a
steal our
building
car?
and points inside, saying it's the old schoolhouse.
Yeah. Little Jack's is just Little Jack
You enter the
Nicholson
car.
is just Christian Slater. Jack? Wow. Yeah, Jack. Actual Jack Nicholson just took off with our guy. Oh, in the 60s, that might have been when it
Oh,
was
that's
first.
cool. Anime 2020.
You go inside the
look that up.
schoolhouse. It seems pretty empty. Then Jack notices you there. He walks towards you and suddenly shouts, "Hey man, did you miss me?" You look around and see nobody around. Jack grabs your hand and leads you through the schoolhouse.
Oh.
Inside the house, you notice several people watching TV. Some are asleep while others are eating food.
I think this is a crack schoolhouse.
What? Why would you think that? Because people are living in it, watching TV and eating?
Yeah.
Your school wasn't like that?
Nice.
Well, I'm glad Jack came back for us and he's lead us through this. Maybe he was just pulling around the car. The Raven is not a good movie. Okay. I'd still be curious to watch it just to see Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, and plus Vincent Price.
Yeah.
I don't know if Anime 2020 can see this.
Oh! Oh, damn.
But we do, on Weird Stuff, we do acting with records. So if you want to hear Vincent Price act with me or somebody else.
Ah.
Let's see here. Jack notices you there. Hey man, did you miss me? Hey man, I missed you so much. So much. Please, I miss you a lot. Come back. Jack.
If this doesn't work, we gotta make a Hey Jack Nicholson.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Because he is an animal.
Yeah. He is a total animal.
So there's
You
no
say, hey man, I missed you
problems
so
with the
much,
magic.
so much. Please, I miss you a lot. Come back, Jack. Jack smiles and nods. Suddenly, Jack punches a guy who was sleeping right next to him.
Cool.
The other guys stare at Jack and laugh. One of them yells, hey Jack, stop that. Jack quickly apologizes and tries to explain why he punched the guy.
Whoa.
His explanation doesn't satisfy everybody though. Finally, Jack realizes
not
he
the
needs to
guy
defend
punched.
himself against these jerks.
Uh-oh. No, Jack. No, don't.
Yeah, these guys are jerks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jack, you don't need to do this.
Ask Jack for his explanation.
Yeah.
Wow, this
Why
seems like
he
this
punched?
seems like Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Just waking up and punching somebody.
Oh, whoops.
Mhm.
I like that we just, like, slept in the school, too. Hey. I feel like it's
Oh,
not gonna
for
be
advice
good.
on
You
playing
ask Jack for
poker.
his
He
explanation.
might punch
Jack
us.
explains that he didn't mean any harm and just wanted to get rid of this asshole.
Oh!
After hearing his side of things, you ask him if he ever thought about killing anyone before. No, Jack replies, I'm glad I wasn't raised in a violent household. Suddenly,
I
a
beg
loud
to
noise
differ.
wakes everyone up. It sounds like a bomb going off somewhere nearby.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Oh, it was
Loud
probably the
noise.
Lakers game.
Yeah, they won! Lakers won!
Oh, I had something, but it's probably too soon.
What? You mean joke-wise?
Yes.
Okay.
A 9/11 joke.
No.
Whoops. Next.
I was gonna say the
Oh,
loud
yeah.
noise was the sound of Kobe's helicopter crashing.
Oh! Ayy.
Yep, it's too soon.
Yeah, too soon for 9/11.
Okay.
Way too soon for Kobe.
Mhm.
It's never too soon for 9/11.
Yeah.
You ask Jack if the Lakers are hiding an amulet. Now, Jack answers, we found something similar once before.
Oh.
Jack shows you some photos on his phone. On them
Oh.
you see two men holding hands. In each photo they
that's
have
nice.
their arms wrapped around each other.
Wait,
Jack asks
okay.
you if you recognize those two people. You reply yes and tell Jack that the pictures matched the two guys in the photos.
What?
Yeah, the pictures would match the photos.
Yes.
I'm looking at these photos and they seem to match
Mm.
the picture.
Skills out of it. And become the best NBA.
Yeah, Jack knows amulets. Bobby Babylon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lead.
Nah, these ain't the amulets.
Find Michael
D.
Oh, okay.
Find Michael Keaton and
You
force
steal
him
the
to
Laker
reprise his role as
amulet and
Batman.
becomes the best NBA star in the league. The first thing we need to discuss is the fact that the original version of this comic had a different title, which is also used on my website.
What?
Comic.
This was due to the fact that I originally intended to use this strip as part of a larger series that would have involved more than one artist.
What?
Whoa.
I feel like we're reading like a private message someone sent.
I feel like this became the story of Stan Lee writing this comic about him and Jack Nicholson.
It's like a blog post.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's see
Well, yeah, I am curious about this.
You continue. As far as the rest of the story goes, well, I'll leave that to you to discover. Your mother is very disappointed. Chapter 3. What happens next? A year passes. After another failed attempt to break into the bank, you move back to your parents' basement. You spend most of your free time trying to complete your homework.
We're still at school.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Why can't you be a successful bank robber like your brother?
God, what a disappointing guy.
You use your magic hay creatures to defeat the Miami Heat. You become famous. Your father dies. Chapter 4. The future. You live happily ever after. After being asked why you decided to kill your parents, you said because you felt trapped. I think you might be right.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I guess
That's 2 kills too.
Oh god.
I think you might be right.
Oh dang, it doesn't feel good to kill your parents, but it seems to happen a lot. I guess
It doesn't feel good to kill your parents, but it seems to happen a lot. If John Yar was watching, that would be a t-shirt.
No MIBs or whoopies.
Yeah. Oh, it's 9:12. I didn't realize how late.
Thanks for the follow. We're almost halfway.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, do we get another follow? How many do we? I see 23 on the stream.
You guys, if you guys like talking about followers, Bobby Babylon's stream is the one to watch out for.
Okay.
He watches it like a hawk.
Okay.
He knows if you're watching or not.
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
See, I never really noticed it until Jason put up that counter, and I saw we got 3 today, and I'm like, wow, look at that.
I got a little notification thing too.
Oh no, 24.
It's me, Sleeves. Thank you.
Yeah, Sleeves. Hey, Sleeves.
Thanks, Sleeves.
Next.
Alright, so we got magical egg creatures just roaming the earth right now. We haven't really... They haven't died, so we just got like a horde of magical hay creatures. We got a giraffe, some monkeys.
Can they be killed?
Huh? Can they be killed? I don't know, yeah.
Can they be killed? I don't know.
Try to kill a magical hay creature.
Yeah, let's try it. Might as well try it.
I
See what
bet no.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would bet no too.
Yeah.
You try to kill a magical hay creature. You accidentally kill yourself by jumping off a high
Oh
place.
no.
Your mom cries over your death.
No, your mom cries from heaven?
Okay.
We jumped off of a high place.
Tears from heaven, or tears in heaven.
I'm dying. God, I'm dying right now.
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
Wait. Oh, I got something.
Go for it, Sleeves.
Great. Magical hay version of...
Sleeves and Bobby have a great podcast, the Bobby Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
It's really funny.
I love the title.
Is it about all horror movies?
They were doing horror
You
movies,
create a
and now
magical
they're
hay
doing
version of
thieves.
yourself. Chapter 5. The end. You wake up in a strange location. It feels familiar, but you aren't sure what happened. You remember seeing a book in the library years ago called What Happens Next?
Okay.
That's a good premise for a book or a movie. Oh, when you open a book, it's called What Happens Next.
Yeah. It's like a choose your own adventure, except
Yeah.
even lazier.
Oh, where you like? Oh, that's a little bit like the Will Ferrell movie.
What happens next?
Oh,
Where-
Stranger Than Fiction.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love that
A little
movie.
bit. Let me see.
So now we're back in hay form. Why did we jump off a high place? We tried to kill our own creation, that's why? It's like trying to kill your son?
Oh yeah.
I get it. For even
Like
thinking of that,
Frankenstein.
we
You
kill
call the
ourselves.
police, turn yourself in. They send someone else to find the children. Eventually they do,
The
but you
children?
haven't seen them yet. You wonder where they went. Maybe they were killed too. Maybe they died long ago. Or maybe they survived somehow.
No.
Who knows?
This AI got very philosophical.
Yeah.
They send someone else to find the children.
Maybe tell the police about the kids too. Yeah. Maybe.
Now, are they your children, or were you accused of killing them?
I don't know.
Can I say, Jason, will this screw it up if I say UC?
No, that'll work
No,
too.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Kids are fine.
Was it like the kids we went to the zoo with? Maybe. I don't know.
See the kids. The kids are fine.
Yes.
Fine.
The
You
amulet.
see the kids. The kids are fine. Everything is
amulet.
fine. One of the kids
Everything's
have an
fine.
amulet. You try to take it. You fail. The kid kills you instantly.
Oh.
Damn, that's a strong ass kid. He's got amulet powers.
Man.
Yeah.
He's got the amulet, so
Don't fuck with those kids.
I am dying. I'm dying.
Lots of dying.
God, I'm dying.
Where's
Man,
the
we're
Jack
racking up the
Nicholson guy?
deaths in the.
That's a good question. I don't remember.
Well, we died, didn't we? Let's see.
Yeah, he didn't come to our funeral.
Yeah.
We had to
nothing.
move back into our parents'
Oh,
basement.
it became like a narration of a comic strip. We realized that we were just living in a comic strip.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
Well, I guess that's a place to end it.
That's it.
Well, we died.
do we-
Yeah. Sorry.
What's our there's no evidence Sleeves killed any of those children.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No evidence.
It's like the second season of Mindhunter. I mean, probably we did, but
Is the
They
kid with the
never
amulet sleeves? I bet.
Sleeves is 13, so
Oh well.
JR, you have anything to plug?
Oh yeah.
yeah, so weird stuff. I'm gonna do weird stuff right after this on twitch.tv/JRLMode. And weird stuff is just like weird stuff I find that I think is funny.
Like videos and stuff, or
Yeah, videos. But also, like I was showing you, Tony, and I think Jason was there too, on the Zoom meeting, like where we find weird records and stuff and listen to them.
oh yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
There's a great
acting
one
room.
that I found called Destination FINAL, Destination Final or Final Flight, something like that. And it was just like this fever dream that this preacher had on a plane. And all it is what would it be like if you went to heaven, but you had to take a plane to get there?
Huh.
So the entire record
Yeah.
is just like imagining, heaven is just, you take a plane. Oh, you have to take your luggage. Oh, you have to do regular airplane stuff. It's so funny. It's stuff like
How
that.
long is the flight?
Well, so in the record they said that it was faster than you could ever possibly imagine, if I remember
Wow.
correctly.
All right.
It's kind of
And
like
yet, and yet you still have to sit through it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like the premise of Lost.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
No, except for the island, and I never saw
Well,
Lost.
And then
I just know how it
mean,
ends. I know how it
basically the
starts
same
and
thing.
ends.
Let's see, what else do we want to plug? Oh, Bobby Horror Picture Show. Patty and I were on the last episode, but like you should just listen to it because it's the two of the funniest guys, and I would not have met them had not been for like Twitter and Twitch.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that available wherever podcasts are sold?
I think so. From
Okay.
the Buzzcast Network.
Okay. Cool.
Buzz, Skittle Skittle. But that's all I got.
Sweet.
Hey, that's more. Most of our guests are like, I'm at home, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah. Thanks, Anime. See ya. And bye, everybody. Thanks, Jeff,
Yeah,
for being
thanks for
on.
everybody.
the new watchers.
Tune
Nice.
into JR Stream right after this.
Yeah, thanks for all the new subscribers.
That too. We're getting
I'm
there.
a subscriber.
They watched it. They like it. So
Hell yeah.
you guys are funny.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks. You're funny too, JR.
Yeah.
And you have cool sound effects.
Yes, I like that.
Oh, the
voice
sound
chat.
effects? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
cool.
Good night, everybody.